From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, we've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Chinese Taipei going up against Miami. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Just about to get underway. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Aaron. The tag, and he's out. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Line drive. Makes the catch for the second out. Here's Pete Alonso. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Way inside, and that hit him.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 22.
So man aboard. Here's Juan Soto. Oh, he brings it down. Nice play. And they get the out. Digging in, Jackie Robinson.
Hitter tonight, the shortstop, number 42, Jackie Robinson.
This one in the air, center field. Adele on the run. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr.
Griffey Jr.
Adele settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's two down. Here's Acuna.
Third, the designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Going one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And that drops in for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Slow ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
The catcher, number 33.
Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-1 down. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 0-2. Lee on the move. And there's two down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
He swings and fouls one off. Second inning here, no score. That one pushed foul. makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
0-1.
And that one pulled foul. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And a good start to the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Cedar Rafaela. Quick move to first, tries to get back and save. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. That misses the zone. Ball one. Ramirez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Check swing. He went. That is strike two. Runner on the go again. In there for strike three. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Stepping in, Jung-Hoo Lee. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. The 0-2. In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. Puts a bunt down. Brings it in, and there are two down. Henry Aaron digging in now.
The first baseman, number 5, Henry Aaron.
Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball one. Now a pop-up on the infield. And the inning is over. Back here in Miami, now batting Joe Adell.
The center fielder, number 7, Joe Adell.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
That's a ball.
Got him. One gone here. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
This one in the air, center field. Carroll under it. 2 up, 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be Fernando Tatis Jr. Grounds one to short. Robinson on to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, leading off, Corbin Carroll. Fought off foul. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Ball.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And now it's filled up. On the ground right side. Toss to Alonso. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Josh Gibson stepping in now. Out towards right center field. Tatis on his way over. 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jackie Robinson.
0-1. Hey.
Just missed.
That pitch is out.
In the air, right field. And that's the third out. As we go to the top of the fourth, digging in, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Ramirez measures 5 feet 8 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming up.
Runner on the go. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Going. Gone. A 2-run homer. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Hard liner. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek, flying to left his first time.
Ball. That's inside.
Now one
That's a
missed.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
And that one ripped to left. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Man, he smoked that fastball. It's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's Joe Adell. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ground ball right side. Rafaela. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr.
Griffey Jr.
On the ground right side. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Acuna now. Grounded out his first time up.
Acuna Jr.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
The third baseman,
Jose Ramirez will hit next. Single to right in his first trip. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So runner at second, 2 down. Ceddanne Rafaela now at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's out to center field. And that's a base hit. They're waving Ramirez home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Runner at first with 2 away. Next to hit, Jung-Hoo Lee. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
That's inside. He's in there. He's dead.
Save! He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Julio Rodriguez. And there's a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 1-2. Stays alive. The 1-2.
Ball inside.
That one just misses.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the order now. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Rafaela gets under it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Henry Aaron.
Oh, 1.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. This is Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1.
Corbin Carroll.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Here's the tag, and he's out. Josh Gibson getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And he's out on the tag. That's out number 3. Back here in Miami. Also for the top of the 6th. Pete Alonso digs in now. This one in the air, center field. Carroll drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Juan Soto now cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And first offering is fouled off.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
He makes the grab. 2 down. An outstanding. And a hitter in Ketel Marte. 1 for 2. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Wastes no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jason Varitek will hit next. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Late swing, foul to the left. And that one finds its way through. Here comes Marte around third. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 3-1.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Witt in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Varitek off of first with 2 away. Into the outfield base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. And that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the inning, Jackie Robinson now at the plate. And a bunt back at the pitcher. Sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Ken Griffey Jr. the next to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one to first. Alonso steps on the bag, and there's 2 away. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Ball inside.
Chinese Taipei leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Cuts and misses. Back here in Miami, top of inning number 7, Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Fouled off. He was late.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Back to the top of the order. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Into center. That's out number 2. So digging in, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Now time called at the plate. One and 2 here.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1. So 2 down. Pete Alonso digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Soto in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
A couple of singles back to back. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, these players finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
The throw to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So up next, Cedar Rafaela.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings through that one. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. At the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee.
The left fielder, number 22, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Yep, that ball went out.
Chinese Taipei leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th.
That's ball 2.
That one finds the zone. Now 2-1.
That ball foul.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. In the air, right field. Tatis should have this one. And that is that. We go to the 8th. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Number 33.
Now,
Rydell Martinez gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one blasted deep to right. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. He leaves the yard to right. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And now it's 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Next to hit, Joe Adell. 0 for 3 in this one.
No, inside.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rafaela has a beat on it, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th, digging in, number 5.
Ball, that's inside.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Just off the inside edge. And that is downstairs. And it's 3-2. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. So digging in, Corbin Carroll. Now quick throw to first. Back to first, and he's safe.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close.
New pitcher on here, Andres Munoz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strike.
With off-balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. One out man at first. Josh Gibson will hit next. Munoz keeping an eye on him. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Safe at second with a stolen base. Swing and he popped it up. Alonso under it. And there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Robinson swings through it for strike 1.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Munoz checks the runner. Man at second. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. 1-1 now. They try another pitch out. Pickoff moved to second. Man on second, 2 down. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. That is the inning. Back here in Miami, all set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Ball.
In the air, right field. Griffey settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. And there's one down. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. Bringing the cheese on that one.
Sets him down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. Ripped, but it curls foul. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Lee under it. And that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. Andrew Miller taking over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Toss to Alonso, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting for
And here
Miami,
is Ronald
the
Acuna
designated
Jr.
hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Adele on the run. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. So they're down to their final out. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
And that chance handled. On to first. Ball game. 6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.